Hello everybody, my name is Beck. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is an issue. If you follow me on my book channel, then yeah, this isn't a surprise, but for those of you who don't really regularly drop by this channel, welcome back. Anyway, so this month I haven't been doing much, and before I start, actually, this is a tripod remote thingy to my camera. We have some audio technical issues in the previous couple of videos because I switched my cameras, so if there's an issue, please let me know. I will try my best to fix it. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate the feedback, and I actually went outside. That's why I'm dressing so formal. I don't usually wear stuff like this because I like to lounge around in the house, and the wire situation, that's how I keep tabs of everything. So it looks like a hoarder's paradise. My makeup has been marinating for like 12 hours now, so before I take it off, I thought to myself, now is the best time to film this video before I forget. In the month of May, I don't particularly remember what the hell I did this month because a lot was going on in terms of my work life, and I was just thrown into the deep end, so to speak. So the only game that I can think of on top of my head was Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, the remaster actually, right? Anyway, this is the only game that was on my radar. I wanted to pick it up, and for whatever reason Amazon did like a $15 coupon randomly one day. I grabbed the coupon, I applied it. I think I got this for 59 Australian dollars. That's the cheapest I could find it for. And then they refunded me an additional $5 because I got a pre-order bonus credit or whatever it was. In fact, this is the only current game that I've been consistently playing. I've been trying to finish Princess Peach Showtime as well. Nevertheless, my attention span is like pretty bad these days, and I tried playing it on my Nintendo Switch Lite. There was some frame rate issues for the Peach game, so I had to switch to this, and I started playing Paper Mario on my OLED. There is a major difference. I prefer handheld. I don't like sitting down at one spot. I like to move around, and I'm also kind of blind, so I prefer a screen that is right in front of my eyes, which is, it doesn't help, but you know. And that is in terms of the Nintendo Switch physical games. And in terms of the digital games, the only thing I bought was Waku Waku Sweets. Do I own the physical somewhere behind me over there? Yes. Can I find it? No. And was it really cheap for the digital copy? And that's the reason why I copped another copy. I think it was less than $1. I thought I got it for a steal back in the days. I don't remember how much I paid for it, but I remember getting it on discount, thinking to myself, I scored myself a bargain, but it was 50 cents on the Nintendo eShop, so I could have waited, but I have no patience. I'm pretty sure like with Mario games and stuff like that, it doesn't really go on sale, but even if it does, it's not super cheap, so it's doable. And that is all I can remember in terms of my Nintendo Switch. Like I said previously, just a hard time at work, and finally I think I can breathe again because the next deadline is not until like mid-June, so there's some breathing room at the moment. If nothing is lodged, it's over anyway. In terms of my PS5, I haven't opened my machine in a while, but I do occasionally grab some of the free PSN games that are on the PSN Plus store on the app on my phone. That is all I can remember on top of my head because it is available until the 5th for the previous month, and that's basically all I do for the PS5. It is my least used console. It is, if it's not handheld, most likely I won't. It's pretty yikes these days because I have such a short attention span and I'm mainly reading again, so this is where I'm using my spare time with. It really depends. I go through phases. I either game a lot or I read a lot. I only have so much time in a day because, you know, I work 5 days a week in the office. I have to go to and from work, and I don't know about you guys, but sometimes by the time I get home, I eat and then I crash. So that's been my life in May. In terms of Steam, I played a little bit on Monster Hunter World with my friend Daniel, and I opened up Monster Hunter Rise for a little bit. I know the new Monster Hunter is coming out next year, which I'm really excited for. Yay. And I also played a lot of Rusty's Retirement because it's one of those idle games that you can leave on your PC and it does its own thing. Oh yeah, I also play Monster Hunter with Marco, Lightburst. I feel really bad because since I'm really in tune with my reading stuff, I don't really have a lot to update here, and this is not a cheap hobby. Buying books in Australia is not cheap. I'm a coupon kind of girl. I have no self-control is what I'm trying to say. And the only game that I'm really anticipating, because my friend Chizu told me, Farm Together 2 has made an appearance, and it's not fully released. I think it's early access on Steam, and I would like to have the Nintendo Switch version because I would prefer to have the portable version of that game. I think the only games that I really bought on Steam were like gifts to my friends' birthdays throughout the month of May. I wanted to buy another copy of Buster Fellows, which is a visual novel, but in terms of buying games for myself, I don't think I bought anything. And I did wanted to play Kingdoms 80s again, but nevertheless I didn't do that. I think I bought these games back in April, so I won't be going through them. Like I said many times, I feel so freaking guilty for not updating as much on this channel because I haven't really been gaming all that much and I've been out of the loop. One major thing, for those of you who don't know, like the Pokemon Center did open up in Australia, the very first one, but the online version, not the physical store. And I really wanted to buy something from the Pokemon Center online, but the Pikachu, one of their limited editions currently running, the 8.75 inches. I think I was talking about it to my American friends yesterday. It was like 55 Australian dollars, and right now times are tough. But then over here in Australia, there's end of financial year, so I might pick up some cheap games. Who the hell knows? I'm trying my absolute best, but this is the best period of time to buy like video games, anything electronics and all of that. So it's rough. And then you're thinking to yourself, you can save in July then. No, I cannot, because July is my birthday month and I go all out. But nevertheless, very first world problems. I really need to tone it down and just chill. So hopefully in the upcoming months, I'll be playing my backlog because I have a lot. And if I pick up anything new, you will see in my next video. Whoop, please focus. If you have anything interesting, a bargain, a deal for any particular video games, please let me know. I would like to know. May or may not pick it up because one of the games that I really want to buy is Persona Tactical on the Nintendo Switch, but that is the only game that is never on sale, and if it is, it's around 55 Australian dollars. The PS5 version is always the cheapest. It can go down to like $15. That's the cheapest I've seen it. And I actually held back on buying the PS5 version because I knew that I wasn't going to open up that game if it was on the PS5. So I stopped myself from doing that. End of financial year sales, who knows what I'm going to pick up. My bestie on Twitter, Ray, she sent me a list of EB Games sales and discounts, and I'm thinking to myself, luckily there is no EB Games near me. The closest one I have to go out of my way to buy it, and I'm too cheap to pay for shipping because they don't do free shipping. If you hit a certain amount, they just charge you more for shipping. And that is the only way stopping me from like spending too much. So if there's a bargain, please let a girl know. Any upcoming releases that you will like to let me know, feel free to leave it down below. Any anticipated releases, I'm very out of the loop at the moment. A lot of my friends aren't really gaming as much as they used to. I would like to go back into it. The only game I'm really playing heart to heart is Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. I have watched other people play it, let's play. I haven't played it for myself. Well, not entirely. I played it a little bit. I borrowed it off either a family, friend, or a relative like back in the days. But I never completed it until like the most recent Paper Mario from a couple of years ago at this point, right? When you had to collect all the toads. I forgot what version that is. But nevertheless, I do enjoy Paper Mario. I think I've rambled long enough. I'm really sorry for the lack of content on this channel. I just don't know what to say, what to update, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. But any upcoming releases you're excited for, please let me know. I'm nosy. I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful rest of the month, and I'll see you in my next video. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below if you have anything you'd like to say to me. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content, and hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!